Hello guys, I'm Pony Abreu and I'm from MIRA Missions, and this is our devotional, MIRA devotional. Proverbs 4:23 says, over all things you should guard your heart. From your heart comes out the springs of life. And in nowadays, one important thing to guard is our heart, to keep is our heart. And one day I was like, God, I love this verse, it's so beautiful, but you know what? I don't understand it. How can I guard my heart? And God asked me questions. He said, where do you guard your money? I said, I guard it my wallet or in the bank. And he asked me, why don't you put it in the freezer? I said, well, that is not the right place. And he asked, where do you keep your clothes? I said, in the closet. Why don't you keep in the trash? He said, because it's not belong there. So he started asking me questions about things and where they should go. And I start answering, and he start asking me, but why don't you do the opposite thing? Why don't you keep somewhere else? And in my mind was like, doesn't make any sense. And I think God's heart also, we know. And then he told me like this, well, you know very well where everything needs to go, but you don't know how to guard your heart. The most important thing to guard is not things, it is your heart. And the question is, how do you guard your heart? It is what you decide that goes inside. Paul says, hear everything. Keep what is good, trash what is not good. Philippians 4:8, Paul says, what is good, what is pleasant, what's honorable, if there is any virtue, if there is any praise, this should occupy your thoughts. So whatever edifies a person, whatever edifies you is what you should keep inside of your heart. But whatever brings you away from God and keeps you out of knowing who you are in God or living out your identity in God, those things doesn't belong to you. So for example, someone comes to you and say, you're ugly. Okay, this is their opinion. This is what they think. And you're hearing it. It doesn't mean you need to accept it. It doesn't mean you need to let it in your heart. But you can say, no, what does the Bible says about me? The Bible says that I'm in the image of God, and God is beautiful, so do I. So you decide what you put inside of your heart. Your heart is a treasure box. So treasure goes inside. Good memories, good things. Your heart is not a trash. So whenever thing happens, you get to decide what you want to keep in your heart or not. So God bless you and have a blessed week.